All right, guys, I want to apologize in advance. The first half of the video for the homemade wine with juice extract, for some reason the audio became corrupt on that. Not sure exactly what happened. I think it may have been when the computer had a glitch and froze up, and whenever that happened, I had to illegally shut it down. Not exactly sure what caused that, but the first half of the video had some severe glitches in the audio, guys. So I went ahead and took out all the audio, and I'm gonna play music for that part. However, I will have some like subtitle thing going on, guys. That way you know exactly what I'm doing at the time. This video was shot in a course of 2 weeks, or about a week and a half, I think. The first half of the video was where I added the Camden tablets, the sorbate, mixed it all up pretty much, and checked the next level of gravity. And then the other half of the video, the sound is perfectly fine, guys, and you'll hear all that. Anyways, y'all sit back, watch the video, and hope you like it. See you shortly. All right, guys, so here's the deal. I decided to go ahead and wait and bottle the red wine today. Make sure that there was no activity whatsoever as far as re-fermentation after me back sweeten it. I probably kind of jumped ahead of myself a little bit by doing it so early. So I really wanted to wait. And today I'm gonna go ahead and do that, do the bottling. And I'm going to show you what I got, what I did. I put the, here, I'll show you. I put the wine back inside the fermentation bucket here. Put an airlock on it. There's been absolutely no activity with the airlock whatsoever, guys. And I did taste this morning. It tasted pretty good. I didn't really get any off flavors from the potassium sorbate or the Camden tablets. So I think everything is all good. No ill effects from it either. So let's go ahead and get these things bottled up. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and bottle these. I'm not gonna use the tube. I didn't see no point in using the tube. It's a flat, wine. You're not worried about the getting air in it and stuff like that. It should be very fine. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube doing it this way. Just run it straight from the spigot into the bottles. Just let it go. Like you normally would. Go ahead and get me off a little test cup here. Just for the end of the show. Look at that. Smells good. Well, let's get this thing started. If anything, this might degas it just a little bit more anyway.
Daddy, I need chocolate donuts.
There ain't no chocolate donuts, baby. Mm-hmm. All right, guys, I've got all these here bottles filled up now, and it's time to go ahead and put the caps on these guys. Like I was telling you before, everything's been sterilized or sanitized. All these bottles were cleaned and then rinsed in sanitization fluid. All this stuff here was sanitized. And guys, I'm just going to go ahead and put these caps on these. I'm going to go ahead and let these here to kind of get a little bit of foam out of them. For some reason, these two are holding the foam, and the rest of them is all settled out, just like this little cup here. And I got my half-gallon growler right here full too, guys. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get these here caps on. Don't know if you've seen anybody do that or not, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw up the camera and let you guys watch that too. All right, guys, basically you just get your lid, make sure you've cleaned it, in your sanitization fluid, and let it dry it out. It don't have to be dry, I just prefer it that way. I learned that if you leave it wet, that sometimes your caps that come out leaving your brew tasting tinny, and you don't want that. So I always let mine dry out before I add it to the bottle. Just put your cap on, and then just do that, guys. Simple as that. If you've never seen one of these, that's all it is. It's got a little magnet on it. Sticks right there on it, and when you press the arms down, it closes and squishes it together right down on top of your bottle. All right, I don't want to hear any haters complaining about you shouldn't be bottling your wine and stuff like this. I don't care. I've seen it done many a times. I've seen it done on the internet, on several channels. Even people from where I used to work at, when I used to be a groundskeeper maintenance guy for a place called Dough Run Inn, people would take these bottles and make homemade blackberry wine, and they would give me those bottles of blackberry wine. In fact, I've still got a jug from 12 years ago that somebody gave me, and I could actually use it on this if I wanted to, but I'm not going to, because there's been so many different germs and things. I don't know if I could get it clean. It's just been sitting there. It's had money in it. It's had all kinds of things in it. I'm not even going to mess with it. So I got brand new clean bottles that were just recently opened and used for our own purpose and drinks. All I did was clean them up, sanitize them, reusing them. All you need to do is keep airflow from going inside of your bottle, even if it is a Jägermeister bottle. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this series on me making this homemade wine from juice concentrate. I know it's probably not the best video to be watching for this particular type of thing. This was a learning experience for me. I made a few mistakes, tried to rectify them. They seem to turn out just fine so far. Now we have all this here wine right here that's been bottled. Now I'm going to put it up and I'm going to let it age for a little while. Now I'm not going to lie. There's a very good chance that this wine will not last more than 2 months. So, me going in there, getting some for dinner, just whatnot, it's good with dinner. That's what I've been doing for the last few weeks. When I've been going in there getting some, I just bring it in here and I have it with my dinner, and it's really, really good. But I like it a lot. Now, there's always a possibility that these bottled wines could start to ferment just a little bit. If it comes out to be like a light sparkling wine, that's fine, but I do not want it carbonated. And I will check the bottles after about a week to see if there's any carbonation in them, and I'll give you guys an update on that. Anyways, you guys don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hollering back at your boy. Y'all have a good one. Keep brewing. That's some good wine.